What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome to Scorch. Now, this game first came out about a month ago, but it just recently entered beta, and I completely missed it when it was originally released. And apparently it's a first-person murder mystery that plays a bit like Firewatch, and it looked really pretty, and I wanted to give it a try, so let's go. Oh, goodness. Hi.
Good morning, Gary.
Hey, Chief. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Sounds like you're sober this time around. At least you're not slurring like last week.
Yeah, well, what happened last week was quite unfortunate. But at least the party was amazing, huh? Oh, man.
Very funny, Gary.
I can't go home now. This is my last chance.
This is your last chance to prove yourself.
Sure. So, what happened here?
A man, Mike Hill, was found burned to death in his shed. We want you to take a look at the crime scene.
Yeah.
I know it's not easy to solve this case in one day, but you've done it before. I believe in you, so don't disappoint me.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay. So, quite a bit of exposition right off the bat there. So, oh, hi there. Beaverton Call. Forest ranger perished in deadly fire. Beaverton citizens in turmoil again. Beaverton. Mike Hill, 43, a forest ranger in Tualatin Hills National Park, died in a terrible fire yesterday evening. Hill's body was found inside a small shed near his own forest ranger cabin. Local officials suspect murder. Yesterday at 4 p.m., a nearby jogger reported seeing smoke and called the fire department. Soon after, a local police department was also alarmed. The local police is also currently investigating this tragic event. Who or what has caused the fire? Officials suspect that it may have been murder, but it is too soon to say. One police detective is looking into this. A similar fire happened 30 years ago when the Parker family perished, and only the youngest child, Jay Parker, survived. The culprit was never found, as the same person struck again. Our condolences go out to Hill's family and friends. Okay, so this might be... Oh.
It seems that someone has forgotten today's newspaper here.
Okay. There we go. Today's newspaper. Perfect. We got some evidence! So, whoa, that is quite a sprint. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, it seems like we have a little bit of a copycat killer. All right. Hi there,
A gasoline can, and it's almost empty.
All right. So, are we just... Whoa. Every time I hit sprint, it's like I enter warp 1.
Yeah, what's up, darling?
Watch your tongue. You're on thin ice, Price. Anyway, we just got the autopsy report. Are you listening?
Yeah, go for it.
Hill's body was doused in gasoline from head to toe. We know he was burned alive because we found carbon monoxide in his lungs. Forensics identified a wound on his head which presumably rendered him unconscious.
Okay. Anything else?
Hill had traces of antidepressant medication in his system, and one of his lower ribs was broken.
Right, that's good to know. And what was the last thing he consumed?
Nothing special. Lasagna and coffee.
Interesting. Well, I better get going, solving crimes and stuff.
I would hope so.
What is that in the sky? I don't know. Okay, so he was doused in gasoline, has a broken rib. They found carbon monoxide in his lung. Is that indicative of smoke inhalation? I'm not entirely sure. But he was also on antidepressants. So... I don't want to jump straight to it, but it may have also been, self-inflicted.
It's a sharp axe.
But considering that he had a broken rib, it seems like there was some sort of altercation. Oh, we got a broken vase here. So, what are we looking for? Antidepressants.
I wonder what led the victim to take antidepressants.
Probably depression, I would say. What's up?
Hello, Price. Haven't heard from you in a while.
I've got everything under control here, alright?
It seems like you're having trouble getting on your feet. I stuck my neck out for you. You could at least try.
That was a one-time thing, Gonzales. Why can't you just let it go?
Because it's not right. You have responsibilities, Price. You can't come to work drunk and expect everything to be okay.
Look, I
was supposed to fire you immediately, but I respect you, Price. You're a good officer, so please don't make me regret my decision.
Alright, okay. Just let me go do my job.
Please do. Okay, so what action figure?
An action figure? Yeah, that's kind of odd.
Matches, almost full.
Why is there a matchbox lying here?
Okay, yeah, that's actually a pretty good question. There doesn't seem to be any, like, wood fire or gas fire, fireplace or stove or anything. These look electrical. Oh, okay. I can crouch. Oh, that just closes that. Doesn't look like there's anything in there. Oh, god damn it, I just picked up a beer. I shouldn't pick up a beer. We know that we have alcohol issues already. What was the other thing? Coffee mug?
These coffee mugs were just recently used.
Okay, so somebody was here recently.
You have 3 new messages.
Hey, Mike, how are you? I know that you saw us. I was just wondering if we could talk. Just don't do anything rushed, please.
Hello, Michael. It's Jason from Mountainside High School. Do you remember me? It's been forever. Anyway, I just wanted to see how you are. Maybe I could swing by tomorrow.
Mike, it's me again. You better not snoop around anymore. You won't find out anything anyways. Just keep to yourself, Hill. I've got a lot to lose here.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that implies at this point. Oh, you can turn on a lamp. That's cool. So, we got what, some propane, a fan, anything? Oh, what are you? A broken action figure. Looks ancient. Oh, obituary. Why keep this? Let's pop up and, can I? Oh, okay, I can move things around. Perfect. Let's organize this a little bit more. So we've got potential weapons, we've got axe, we've got drugs here, we've got paper articles, and we've got action figures. So, yeah, potential murder. Perfect. All nice and organized. Profile, Gary Price. So what, we are 38 years old, as if this is modern day at least. Intro autopsy report, answering machine. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this. So we can actually look over everything. Did we get the email? Don't forget to check Mike's emails to see if there's anything of interest we can find there. Initial investigations couldn't find the password, but maybe you could give it a shot. Okay, cool. I do like all the evidence systems. That's really cool. Door seems to be locked. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to find a key then. Where, oh, where would a little key be? Alright, I maybe check the bathroom again one more time. Open this up. Nothing in there. Alright, it looked like the path outside went a little bit further up. So, let's... Oh, hi there.
A map of Section C. Yeah, this might come in handy later on.
Oh, there's a rifle here. Can I close you? Nothing to do with the rifle? Okay.
How did this vase break? And why is it still lying here? Now, I hope I don't waste my time with this.
Hey man, we're investigating a crime scene. Absolutely, everything is evidence right now. Oh god. I forgot about the sprint button already. Alright, so if this is the ranger... Oh god. Yeah, if this is the ranger station, it looks like we can go further up to the lookout. So, I want to check around the other side of the house first. Does not look like there's anything over here. And set a course for the lookout station. Warp 2, engage. Okay, so...
Now, the watchtower and Firewatch, that was bigger.
Watchtower and Firewatch. Okay. What's up, Gonzales?
Hey Gary, have you finally found something?
Yeah, I collected some pieces. I don't really know where they lead to though.
Come on, Price, that's not enough. We are losing time here. You can't afford to sleep on the job.
Bitch, I've been out here like
Next
10
time
minutes.
I phone you, I want to hear results. I can promise you, you won't get another chance.
Give me a fucking day's work. Get off my ass, okay? I get it. I came in drunk once. It's not very professional of me. You should have fired me on the spot. But now that you kept me on the team, now you're fucking holding it over my head. Why don't you just fucking fire me?
I wonder, what did he observe with those?
Well, if he was a ranger, I'm assuming that it would likely be looking for things that a ranger would look for. Oh, hi there. Wow, there's a lot of information here. Okay. September 15th, Section C? What are we looking at? Kyle and Susan inspecting my area. She brought a bigger bag. Susan shouted at me again. Couple taking morning walks. Susan inspecting without Kyle. Kyle came. Wants me to give up my rifle. Overslept, sorry. Gonna take an extra long shift. What's Susan doing with two strange dressed men in my section? It's too dark to see clearly. First, school week equals school children dropping garbage everywhere. So much cleaning to do. Susan inspects my area again. She's collecting something. I think she's seen me as well. She didn't come to shout at me. Suspicious. Maybe I should tell Kyle. So this is 15th, 18th, 23rd, 30th, and October 3rd. Okay.
That's the victim's logbook. Mike wrote down everything he observed.
Alright, so I guess we're just gonna fall out of the tree then. Do I need to be going out into the woods looking for things? That's... Did I just see my little indicator pop up? Or was I hallucinating there for
I
a
really
second?
don't think there's anything relevant to the case hiding out there.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. That's actually a big help. Rocky rocks? Nothing? Okay, well. Oh, those are leaves. Is that what was spawning up in the sky earlier? It's like some random leaves? I don't know. Okay, so what else are we looking for then? Is there like something underneath the house? I don't think I can get under there. So, let's check the evidence book. We've got more tools, we've got a logbook, and we've got a broken vase. Profile, no, that's still just me. Nothing new there, nothing new there. Alright. Emails, don't forget to check my... Okay, so... let's head back inside. I was wondering if we could cross-reference anything with this. What did I just...
Map of Section C.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this might come in handy later on.
Alright. So, do I need to... Have you found all the evidence? Do you know why Mike died? Do you know the murderer's name? Did you uncover the past? Once you call, there's no going back. Are you ready? Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know what the mechanics are going to be once I make that call, but how am I supposed to get this door open is what I'm wondering. Is there a key just, like, hidden about somewhere? Key! Yeah, perfect.
Well, look what I found here. That key.
Anything in here? Any, like, interesting trash? Nope, doesn't look like it. Perfect, we got... Oh, God, don't sprint inside. Alrighty. We got a kick-ass little, like, nook bedroom up here. This is cool. Alright, let's go through the drawers. Nada. Nada, nada. What are you?
Oh, Mike, nice one.
What?
Oh, Mike, nice one.
Did I pick something up? No. Is that just something that's supposed to be there that isn't? I don't know. Any trash? Mountainside High School, class of 91. I'm up and catch up with old friends. Okay. Sponsored by Ellie's Lunchbox. That's the developers. Alright. Nope, that is not what I meant to do. Uh-oh. Did I stick this on the screen?
Now, why would
There
Mike
we
put
go.
this in the bin?
Probably because he didn't want anything to do with it. Alright. That's not anything. Drawers. Business
This seems
card.
to be the business card of Mike's therapist.
Alright, anything else interesting in the drawers? Nada. Let's take a look at the business card. Seems to be for Mike's therapist. Perfect. Enter password. Okay, so we need to figure out what the hell Mike's password is. His name's Mike, right? Alright, where... If I were a password, where would I be? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, really? Wow, alright. Alright. The last straw. This lunchbox will blow your mind. Available for limited time only. This lunchbox is out of this world. People are actually losing their minds. It's scary. Hello? Is anyone there? 25th high school reunion. Save the date, former students. We're all getting together for a reunion, Mike. I hope you've been doing well in your little hut up there. Jason will be there too. Maybe the two of you could finally make amends. Anyway, I hope you're well. Jessica. Hey Mike, I wanted to inform you that it's time to get rid of that old rifle of yours. I know you've become quite attached, just the two of you and all, but it's really time to get a new one. Regulations and all. Stay safe. Hi everybody, I've attached some pictures from Thanksgiving get-together. Hope you're well. Oh. That's from Kyle Rogers? Okay, so Kyle seems to be involved with some of the ranger activities, and the action figure seems involved with that somehow. Hey Mike, you've really let me down. How do you expect me to accept this? Your woodcutting has always been worse than terrible, and I have received complaints of litter. Being a forest ranger is a big responsibility, and it feels like you're not even trying anymore. I don't know what to do with you anymore. Susan. This is unbelievable. You must be out of your mind. I'm gonna fire your ass, you halfwit. Better start packing your things, Mike. Okay. So is that everything we can do in here? It feels like that's just about everything we could have found. Unless there's like a little area that I've completely missed. I feel like I've scoured this area and head back out to the Ranger Tower. Oh. 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 Are you growing mushrooms out here. I can't interact with them in any way. At least it doesn't seem like I can. This is suspicious. This is really suspicious. Now I feel like I need to look for other little, like, pathways that are offshoots of the main area.
Oh man, I can't go home now. This is my last chance.
Alright, so this seems like all of the evidence that we could have pieced together. I really don't know what to make of it. And maybe there's some really pertinent information that we're missing that's like on the obituary? But there's nothing here. I don't know what to make of that. She didn't go... yeah, it makes me think Susan might be the one. Like, my initial thoughts would be that Mike... yeah, Mike, we're Gary, was slowly falling into a depression. He wasn't getting a lot of work done. We have a super sharp axe, which makes me think that maybe it wasn't used as much as it could have been, and an empty can of gasoline, which is supposedly the murder weapon. Now, he was on antidepressants, and it looked like he was drinking a lot of coffee, so low energy, which again makes me think that that's related to him not being able to get his work done. The broken action figure and vase imply that there was some kind of struggle, and the fact that there's an extra action figure here makes me wonder if somebody tried to replace the original, since there was evidence of the action figure being here with the emails. I don't know. And maybe it all started with the high school reunion, because if this is the class of 91 25-year reunion, then this takes... the reunion was in 2016. Assuming that this is present day, that was 2 years ago, and maybe served as some sort of catalyst for his depression, which we see here, we see with the axe, and I think, you know, matches murder weapon, antidepressants, and coffee go together. The broken stuff, this seems like planted evidence to me, and then these are his work items, which generally seem unused. And if you see the logbook, you know, that's 3 days off between 1 and 2, that's another 5 days off between 2 and 3, 7 days off. It seems like he's not working very much. And I don't know if those mushrooms out there were meant to imply any kind of like drug use, or if they were for food. I know psilocybin mushrooms have been used for treatment of mental illness in a lot of cases, so maybe he was self-medicating, or maybe it was implying that those were some sort of exacerbation for... nope, back to game. For his depression. So, I think he was consistently self-medicating with coffee and mushrooms, taking antidepressants, not being able to get his work done. Susan was getting frustrated with him, and they, threatened to take his rifle away? There was some sort of altercation which led to Mike breaking a rib. Maybe Susan didn't want to deal with anything that was going on, so she doused him in gasoline and lit him on fire. That's what I think happened. Yes. Drag the evidence to the connectors to select it? Oh, goodness. Okay, how did Mike die? Gasoline can... how do I do this? Drag evidence to the connectors to select it. Mike died by an altercation
what happened in the hours before the murder?
Oh goodness. Hours before the murder, broken action figure, vase, and logbook. I think.
I'm not convinced yet. Now, who do you suspect to be the murderer?
Susan.
I'm not 100% sure about this one, but, well, tell me, what did you find out about the victim's past?
He was on antidepressants and was seeing a therapist.
I think there's more to it. Did you find out anything about the murderer's past?
The newspaper, and we don't know anything about the obituary. So maybe crumpled invitation?
Ah, that adds up. But
Oh.
tell me, how are the two crimes connected? And is that significant to the current case?
Obituary and action figure.
The connections you're drawing today seem random at best.
Oh, thanks.
But come back to the police station first. We'll have a closer look into it.
Listen, Chief, I really didn't want to do it. I had my reasons. I mean, yeah, sure, I picked on him at school, but that was just teasing. It's not the same thing as losing your family. You know, I took therapy for years. I learned to cope. But then I got cancer. It's like I'm being punished for something. At least that's how I felt. I thought about my past and remembered the kid I bullied in school. I figured I'd make amends. So I came by and gave him a visit. When he brought it up, I just knew. After all these years, it was him. I just lost it. I couldn't think straight anymore. It was like I was in a trance. So I picked up a vase, and I kept hitting him until he was lying on the floor. Once I realized what I'd done, I decided to destroy the evidence. I took his body to the shed and set it on fire. I regret it now. Out of everyone, I should know best that death is permanent.
Okay, so it was Kyle, apparently, if I remember everything that was going on. Maybe it's meant to be vague and it's meant to be replayed, but it kind of destroys any of that because it tells you the answer at the very end. I don't know, maybe it seems like I missed one piece of evidence up there in the top left, but considering how vague a lot of the evidence was, and that the obituary wasn't even readable, there are a lot of gaps that I don't know if they can be filled in by somebody who has no prior knowledge of what's going on. I understand that puzzle games can be difficult to make from a developer's perspective because it's very hard to develop puzzles that are interesting from the front end as opposed to, knowing the solution and working back from it. I know that's been a problem with puzzle games for as long as they've existed. And I don't know. I don't know if I like the evidence sorting system at the end, because there's no way to know before you go into it that that's what you're going to have to do. And since this is a game that has no replayability due to it telling you everything, all of the correct answers at the end, it seems like there needs to be some sort of sorting system that you're looking for. So like making that apparent right away in how you can sort everything through your evidence. Maybe give the player the columns right away. Like, how did they die? What was the events leading up to it? Who was the killer? What's the evidence for that? Give the player the ability to sort things that way before you put them into a point of no return, because I had no idea that's what was going to happen, and I don't know, it left me grasping for straws with everything that we had here. So it seems like it has a lot of potential. The voice acting was all over the place. Some of it was pretty decent. Some of it sounded like somebody was reading their lines into a headset microphone. I don't know. It definitely has a bunch of potential, and I like a lot of the ideas it has going on behind it, but the execution definitely needs to be improved a little bit, as well as apparently that one piece of evidence in the room, or at least an interactable object that just didn't seem like it was there. The obituary that was nothing but like the top quarter of a piece of a spiral notebook, which lent no evidence to us. And I don't know if I like that the game is so overtly referential towards a game that it draws inspiration from. Just that like one little bit of that one line about Firewatch in there. I was like, okay, yeah, I get that this draws a lot of inspiration from it, but now you're actually like directly comparing the two games in game. It seems a little too on the nose for me. I'd be very willing to come back in a couple of months, see what kind of progress that the game has made, and, you know, take another look at it, seeing how these devs have decided to change things around or improve things. And I get that this is just a beta, but I've been pretty hard on it, and I think if I'm, you know, going to be saying things like this, I need to be willing to come back and take another look at it when more development time has been spent on it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will see you next time.